Hi, and welcome to this week's Stalking the Wild Autoharp, where this week I'm proud to present the 20 signs that you might be an autoharpist. If you book your trip and immediately start thinking about how much carry-on space there might be, you may be an autoharpist. Huh? If you leave your car running with the heat on so your babies won't get cold, you may be an autoharpist. Thank you. If you crawl out of your tent at 6:30 in the morning and immediately start tuning, you may be an autoharpist. Come on, give me. There you go. If 6:30 a.m. rolls around and you haven't crawled into your tent yet, you may be an autoharpist. Thank you. If you play whiskey before breakfast, you may be an autoharpist. These are the jokes, people. If you found yourself more than once saying, it's one of those things, it's got 36 strings and buttons all across it that you push, you may be an autoharpist. If the password at your ATM is diatonic, you may be an autoharpist. If you found yourself more than once saying, it's not a harpsichord, you may be an autoharpist. If the man at the music store asks you what you play and you get that deer in the headlights look, you may be an autoharpist. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. If you have a place, if you have to say, I play autoharp with an apologetic look on your face, you may be an autoharpist. How many times that happened, If you say harp so people won't know it's really an autoharp, you may be an autoharpist. That one gets me all the time. If you say prism so people won't know it's really an autoharp, you may be an autoharpist. If you even know what a prism is, you probably are an autoharpist. If you ask for the sheet music for Polly Wolly Doodle, you may be an autoharpist. If you wonder if anyone has arranged the Brandenburg Concertos for Autoharp yet, you may be an autoharpist. It's like pulling teeth sometimes. If you had to learn to tune, change strings, refelt, and rearrange your chord bar buttons before you could play Polly Wolly Doodle, you definitely are an autoharpist. If you play all your songs in the key of G, you might be an autoharpist. If you have a basket full of harps on your walker, you might be an autoharpist. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Thank you. Folks, my name is Hal Weeks. I'm an autoharp teacher here online. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Hal Weeks. If you want to see these lessons continue on into infinitum, where I'm teaching you all different kinds of techniques on the autoharp, please consider going off over to patreon.com and throwing me a few bills every month. You know, $1, $5, $10 goes an awful long way to putting these things on and making them happen. So there's that. I also teach private lessons on the autoharp halweeks.com will give you all the information that you need to find out about that. So please consider supporting me on Patreon and maybe some private lessons with me, Hal Weeks, yours truly. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Hal Weeks. We'll see you next time on Stalking the Wild Autoharp. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.